BNOX looks like it'll be the stock of the day. So for those people tuning in on YouTube, good morning as well, and welcome back. ORGO, is that worth looking at? Uh, Not really. So BXRX, excuse me, BNOX rather. This will be the main stock for me heading into the open, and it's up a crazy amount. I mean, to be honest, if this is to continue to keep going, it will be extremely impressive. It's already given such a move. Sometimes in pre-market, this is just the case that a stock will go up like this, and you know, what can you do? If it's super strong, you just gotta, it's either you're here or you're not. So into the open, I do want to be a little skeptical that hey, this thing is already up 500%. Going from less than $1 yesterday all the way up to a high of $7 here so far this morning, and we are not even in the open yet. Now, whenever a stock does give this type of push, you know, if we can get a small move, one more push, one more hurrah, let's say from 780 to 880, that would be enough for me to go in and get out quick and clean with some nice trades, get a good green day, and ease off. If it happens to be a day where this goes from 7 to 14, even better. The more the merrier in that case. But we'll see. We'll see. How is this thing looking? Because, hold on, YouTube, it's not showing me the comments. Okay, we got 100 plus people. Guys, as you're tuning in, hit that thumbs up. I'm not sure why, but I cannot see the comments here today. That's okay. All right. We got the high, which is at 784. Recently, we've had a pullback, which had a low around 477. That seems pretty decent. 476 area. So not bad there. I'm looking at the daily. It seems like this one might have been an IPO not so long ago, going back to December of last year. Since then, we've sold off. Let's see. We've sold off. We've gotten up to the 200 EMA a few times and rejected. So right here we had 771, which seems, kind of like the pre-market high area where we pulled back. So initially I'm already thinking here, this might be a place where short sellers remain aggressive. Other than that, we have 1038 and 1090. I'm going to put a trend line right in the middle of those two and say 1050 area. Plus or minus 20-30 cents on both sides. If it pushes up to this area and starts to act kind of funny, then I want to also be careful. Other than that, if this goes to 11, at that point I might as well start thinking, hey, can we get back to those all-time highs, 22 bucks? So those are the areas that I'll be watching for BNOX. Let's take a sip of water here. Gotta stay hydrated. All right, so this doesn't look bad. We also have, moving on, BXRX. This one here is up 91%, a little bit of a cheaper stock, around 70 cents. Well, actually around 60 cents right now. We had highs around 73 earlier this morning. It has pulled back since. Let's get rid of this intraday level here. Let's see, our first push up, we had 5609, which seemed to have held up, right? When we did dip down, we had about 54. So I'll mark at 54. Not bad. Can we hold up that level here, being that we're rejecting this push? Is that possible? I'm going to zoom out a little bit. BXRX. I want to say I traded this stock also around like the $4 range in the past. A lot of times they kind of just sell off. So here we are today, going back. 99 cents, and then before that 142. There's the alarm for screen recording. I'll quickly take a sec to do that. Time 24. We got 6 minutes to the market open. 6 minutes and counting. So yeah, 99 cents and then 142. My goodness. I got a ton of trend lines here. I got to clear the drawing set at this rate. Yeah. Let's see. Well, okay, I'll just erase a few of these earlier ones that are not as relevant. Jeez Louise. If there's a Louise watching on, I apologize. 143. There probably is at least one. And you guys probably get, upset. Probably get furious when I'm doing that. I'll try not to. Anyhows, yeah, I think 143 is a great target. We'll see if it gets there. I don't think any other trend lines will be as relevant, being that they're, going to be higher up. I think 143 right now is a great target. So yeah, moving forward, there's also GRTS, which is a little lower on the scan. It's up 23%. The float is like around 80, 70 million, so it's a little higher. Not as obvious as the rest, but $2 yesterday in after hours, which wasn't bad. And so far today it's not, it's holding up, but also slightly pulling back. So we want to definitely see this curl up if it's able to. If not, then that's okay. But that's GRTS. Can we get back to $2? A 200 EMA is at 233. Yeah. My goodness. So I wanna talk about the disclaimer early, guys. Remember that me being here every day and live streaming, is not an invitation to try and copy what I'm doing. Right? There's a formal way of learning. So keep that in mind. You got to approach the market in a way where your exposure is limited. Utilize paper trading, utilize risk money, and build and grow slowly. Become competent and gain experience over time. It's not get rich quick. All right. Besides that, remember I do not invest money for my subscribers. And lastly, as usual, trading like any other business here in the States is risky. So we got 3 minutes to the opening bell or so. I'll be back. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break. I'll probably miss the first 2 minutes of the open, but duty calls. So as we get into the open, of course, pay attention, stay focused. Pastor will be back. Doesn't seem like I missed much. Let's see. Low 560, high. Well, there's pretty good range here, actually. High of 610 for the last. The range doesn't seem bad. And it's coming up again here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did I get filled? My goodness. Well, it's going to the depths. That I will need to see again. Maybe the spreads were crazy. It's possible. I thought I was in it like 605. It's going down. Well, a little bit of red to wake me up here today. It is bouncing. The low is 25, back at 70. It's not bad.
SYBX.
It might go over 6 again. It's possible, but we'll see. The range on this stock didn't seem bad. I mean, I'm a little late to the show here, but yeah. VXRX is doing all right.
ACAXU. SYBX. WHLR.
VXRX is doing well. I'll ease off of this. Unless we start to get some more volume again for a break of 6. Might be on the weaker side here. That rejection wasn't ideal. VXRX. Oh god, okay. Maybe this is the one to be watching. I would have loved to trade the first few minutes. Yeah, VXRX halting up. Probably will be a false halt. Yes, yes it is.
ACAXU. ANZUU.
Probably should have held that longer. But did want the quick red to green as well. I, I, to the depths. Well, my late start, I think, is going to cost me here a little bit. Hold on, let me grab this. I think my late start is going to cost me here, especially on the other stock, which looks like it could have been good for those dips. I gotta wait. I don't even know if this is the first wave being done. Maybe it is. So I gotta wait for the second wave. Yeah, the other one is just not looking good. There's a truck outside my house too right now. Like, just a heads up in case that sound is coming through the mic. A lot of construction in the neighborhood these days. Low of 66. All right, I got some work to do here. I feel pretty good about the day. Would have loved to be here on time though for the open. But other than that, I feel great. Some scratch trades to start the day, wake us up a bit. And now if we can see some nice momentum for the second wave, I think we're looking pretty good. I'll trade this one right here. It has the range I like, so we'll see what it can do. I should have switched over to it the moment it got over high of day, but I was thinking about BNOX, how it held up that big flush, and maybe it would have wanted to get over 6 again.
I say IXU.
Can we hold up here? If not, I'm going to cut it. Yeah, I'm going to cut it. Too much selling at the VWAP. Didn't mind giving it room there. But yeah, in terms of a break-even stop, that is. And we'll see how it does down here. Could be a good area for a lower entry, for a re-average. If this trade here doesn't hold, though, I wouldn't touch it again. This is my last attempt on this here. And I'm out. VNOX. How are we doing? Still on the lows. So all three of them are selling off.
INZUU.
VNOX, no good. BXRX, very good, but then no good. As again, the pullbacks, pullback is no good, which has been the case the last 2-3 weeks. So no surprise there, really. It just comes down to if you want to give it a shot or not. But waiting to see if we get anything else here. Patiently waiting. I would have loved to attempt this thing in the first few minutes, man. But so we'll see. I hope we can get something else. Yeah, this is just going down. VXR, I mean both of them. VXRX still making new lows to 56. So it'll bounce eventually, but maybe all the way at the low of day. IONQ. Let me close this window. That'll actually help a ton. ADTX, is that moving? A lighter volume. Maybe there's something there. SLNO. Right now, it's just the waiting game. We'll see if something pops up. I'm not too interested in this one. I'll just watch on for watching on sake,
ANZUU.
but not looking for any trades.
ACAXU.
Not unless it gains more volume here in the next couple seconds. Let's see. Oh, looks like it might be 10 minutes. I don't know. I'll be back. Seems like it's a little busy here today. So is today just gonna be a red day recap? That's what I'm asking myself right now. Down $700. which is a little bit more than scratch trade, and we're not seeing anything. So, ADTX is halted up, but it looks awful. I mean, there might be an opportunity. There's always some sort of opportunity if a stock is going to move. But what's the risk going to be like? So I'll just be waiting. If it gets halted up again with more volume and it looks more, then I might consider getting involved. Other than that, sidelines.
ANZUU.
The backside. Trading the backside. Not good. Is this a 15-minute halt? It might resume at a random time frame. That's what might happen. No audio. Great. I don't know if this will resume here at the hour, but it should. For those of you watching on YouTube, right, hit that thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel if you are a new viewer. The resumption should be at the hour here, 42 seconds, if it does come through.
MPRAU.
So about 40 seconds, assuming it is going to resume at this time frame here. I'll be a spectator. It would be good if it resumes above 20. Maybe that would get me involved. But again, I want to see big volume more than anything else. Couple seconds. And nothing. It might just resume at a random time frame, is my guess. I think, being that I'm coming in after the open, I probably should have like been a little bit more patient. I kind of just came guns a blazing, and I ended up being very aggressive just on backside, which that's the last place you want to be aggressive. Stocks are just selling off. But part of my plan was to be aggressive today, so hey, part of my plan was to be aggressive.
ANZUU.
Don't forget, guys, to hit that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on the tube, hit that thumbs up. Facebook, Twitch. Right now we got over 370 people, guys. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. $94 by 97, 85. There's a couple of big bids there. It seems like this is getting shorted though. Do we have shares? It seems like it's still being shorted, which is crazy that it's this low. Well, hopefully it bounces. So there's just a couple of big bids down there, like 88 or something. Not available to borrow. And it's right below that level now that the buyers that were there disappeared. How convenient and funny. Short sellers dominating. Hidden orders, things like that. Maybe, I mean, we'll see over time how it shapes up.
MPRAU.
It's stock. It's not good. It's trying, but you know, there's just too many short sellers, I think. Valiant attempt. Valiant attempt. E for effort. Now to the depths. There's no shares to short, so it's like you can only watch on. Ay ay ay. 20. Can we at least get a bounce down here?
SJ.
The best opportunities might have been the first few minutes, especially for BXRX. So again, just waiting around for that like second wave. Usually there's like a second push, you know, maybe it comes around 10:15, 10:30, 11. If the second push is also pretty abrupt and you know, for me the goal is just gonna be hey, you know, try and get something back and then that's it. Even if it's a red day recap, smaller red, you know. Man, this thing is messing with me, man. This this these aligners. So right now I'm gonna sit back, relax, put my feet on the desk. If I can, just wait. All right, just sit down, have a good time. ADTX. I think it might resume on a random time frame. You know, again, with stocks like BNOX, I mean, it's a pre-market stock. You know, it's like you really and truly. It's like if this doesn't continue, as traders, we can't even be upset. Now, the market can be irrationally strong, and this could go to 10, you know, from the open, right? From 6, we could go to 10 on some days, but other times when this happens, where it's like a little weaker to start, especially, you can't really complain. The thing went from 90 cents to 780. It's like, you know, that's such an impressive move, right? Even if I'm not here to trade it, gotta acknowledge that it was pretty crazy. It's extended to some degree, you know. So, maybe it does curl up again a little bit, but maybe around like 1 p.m. or something. Such a big move. Maybe some pullback, consolidation, and then, maybe into the afternoon a little something something. But we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe just keep selling off. It all depends. Only the people here that's trading throughout the afternoon will be able to see. VXRX is pushing up a little bit. VXRX is actually showing some life here. There's a resumption on the other one.
AXLA.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, I'll get caught in this halt down trying to buy the dip. Okay, good fill coming out. Gotta fill somehow as a false halt. We got 70 for VXRX. At baby size there, so only $100 loss. VWAP is at 61, so it's a pretty big range here. This is quite the stock, isn't it, for this type of cheap price range? It's actually pretty impressive. There's a couple seconds left in this candle. Night stops for me again. The low is all the way at 61. I'm just waiting. Ten seconds to the new candle.
AVTX. ANZUU.
Ay, ay, ay. a lot of volume, but we're not quite going. At this rate, I'm gonna have to start considering a max loss today. But I feel great mentally. But still, if I lose too much, no matter how great I feel, I still gotta stop. Of course, it's gonna go in some crazy manner like that. Come on, not that many shares left there. And then back down. Hard to get a good gauge on this one. Always difficult to take the dips under the context of a false breakout. For me, but it's holding up.
AXLA.
What's high today? 78. Alright. I need to prepare for this properly. Because once it's goal time, gotta get down to business. Oh, it resumed higher. Oh, crazy. I forgot the name. ADTX. But dipping down though.
ANZUU. AVTX. AXLA. SJ.
Come on. Come on. Watching here. I think it should go. Well, we're struggling. 69, 69, 69, 69. I actually got to be careful. It's a lot of risk. If this doesn't go, maybe too much risk. And then I got to be careful that it goes and then it just teleports down, which is going to be even more risk. I'm only in 2,500 on the dip because I'm planning to accumulate if it goes lower to then scale out on the bounce, but it's just down and then up. So I'm only in with a fraction of the size, a third to half size. It needs to be instant. So people are trying to short it here is my guess. So if we go, we probably can get some covering. Again, it's trying, and then shorts are sitting there for sure. I'm gonna keep trying though. Small size.
SJ.
So we're getting like a flat top here. Damn, son. Just coming down quick. Yeah, it honestly might not be bad here for the 5 minute setup, but kind of have to not underestimate the range here, you know?
AXLA. ANZUU.
61. I mean, it looks good. We'll see if it lingers a bit. I'll try and scale in here. Try it again. But it could come down hard too, so we gotta be careful. But I don't mind small size, giving it a shot. I think candle actually is about to close, which is not great. So maybe I give it some more time. Probably a lot of big share size too. So once it starts to go up or down, it's gonna fly. You know, people kind of, 10K, 20K, 30K size and more. Only watching for a couple cents here. I don't know, it doesn't seem convincing to the depths. Well, I only made back $100, which is not great. A lot of short sellers at 70. There probably was shares available in this one. I didn't check. I didn't check.
AVTX SJAXLA.
Ay, ay, ay. I kind of the day just feels so strange for me, man. Because like not being here for the first few minutes is just weird. Kind of threw me off just a little bit. But it's part of the deal, right? Part of what it is. No excuse. I'm missing all the front side moves. I mean, I guess it's not no like, nothing like crazy. I missed this move up here literally on BXRX. You know, I mean, let's see. If you're watching a VWAP, you could have maybe saw 60, unless you're watching really for the lows down there. But yeah, I missed this move here. I missed this move here, and unfortunately traded this area, and then also trading this area. You know, it's not really ideal for me. I prefer, getting the move going up. Is where I usually do my best. So, kind of trading the backside today is what's happening to me. A little unfortunate, but part of that is expecting the pullback to hold, to then curl back up and get a retest, which did happen here. The first move down to VWAP held up, second move down. Maybe it does still hold up here. I probably can keep an eye. We did get two bottoming wicks there. Well, let's see, right? I'll throw out a quick order here. Some green is coming in. We'll see if it's able to push up a little bit more. If not, keep it tight. This is kind of a high entry. So I'd want to see high volume here. If not, tight stop. Big bids. Can we see the push? And nothing. So I'll wait. But if we can go, this can be the start of a red to green down here. It's trying again. I think we could be able to get a few cents. Can we hold the selling pressure? Uh, yeah. We're currently red, $700, just waiting around. Red $700. I missed the first 5 minutes, so I can't, can't really be upset. The bathroom was calling my name, and so,
AVTX, AXLA, SJ.
there's a couple cents move I would have wanted. After a weak red candle, big green candle going up here. So BXRX is the one to watch again in this range. It's possible we see the move through 70 this time.
SJ, AXLA.
Gosh, all this noise. They're cutting down some trees out there too. My mic is on mute because of all the background noise right now. Still waiting. So yeah, again, they're cutting down some trees here, so I'm keeping the mic muted. This candle's about to close. Well, maybe I should have given it a little bit more time, but this candle's about to close, and we haven't seen anything. So I'm thinking it comes down. Well, it did not hit my stop in the trade, so I could be out here a little too early. But I don't like to see the candles closing and nothing's happened. But again, could just be a little too impatient there. In case it's like a nice double bottom for us to get back to 65, that kind of area. Big sellers. Still holding up. There's no shares to short, by the way. 6 of these terrible fills. Lovely. Okay, yeah, we're on the sidelines. Is there anything else? I'm gonna keep watching at this stock though. But let's see. SJ, which was halted a while ago. Halting down. Gotta be careful. I keep saying that because
SJAXLA.
this stock is like, it's not really the normal stock at this price. Not the normal, the usual. Jack and Rose in the Titanic. Yeah, it's 10:47. I'll be around till 11:30 for the live stream, and then we'll see from there if anything comes. This one's breaking down. When I look at a stock like this, it's like I'm just on the wrong place. Like it literally comes down to me just trading the move going up, and it looks, everything looks totally different. So, I'm not really too frustrated or anything like that. The red to green is not going to hold up.
FOLD.
I'm checking in on the Discord right now. It seems like a lot of people had a hard time Scrolling. I don't know why my computer like sometimes doesn't scroll down. It's like it kind of just sticks at one area until I come back to it. Rad. Crispy with a nice day here though. Pretty good. Um, Other than that, not looking great for most people. Tim Rad as well. Oh, here we go again. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to stay hydrated. Also, whilst you're at it, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Slower day here today for me, not much going on. Just taking it easy, waiting around. Waiting around. Yeah, so sometimes we'll push the live stream a little longer, sometimes a little it depends. We'll shut it down here over time if we don't see anything by 11:20-ish, 11:15. AXLA, stock of the day, BNOX, BNOX. Yeah, TraderView, you cannot import to TraderView unless you import from the website. And even then, it's like pretty buggy. I've been having issues importing to the importing from the website. Like it's showing red days. It keeps saying like position adjusted, something like that. And then even when you delete the trades, it's still not like changing. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, a fresh stock would be pretty good. Mobile, what's up? We got a lot of the OGs here. Cristobal, BT. Got some newcomers as well. Tommy, Jeremiah. Let's see. KT, of course, another OG. Kelly Jones, Brian Kim. Looking like a no trade day. MUDI halted. Yard traded pre-market, got the daily goal, not touching the open. Yeah, with BNOX pre-market, that was a pretty great move. Even this one here, I think that BXRX gave a good move too. Well, it was somewhat. This pullback could be good. There we go. The noise has finally eased again. I think they're cutting down like 2 trees, I believe. Maybe, I think 2 trees. This might already be backside. VWAP is all the way down there. 67. I gotta ease off on those lower trades. It's for like a reclaim, but if we're not getting good volume, it's not really worth it. Ooh, ay. Maybe it's time, actually, yeah, it might be time to stand again. I think I'll go for another 10-15 minutes and then I'll be out of here. I'll probably come back power hour to see. Ay. I think I'm gonna call it here. Red day recap down 850. Yeah, I'm not gonna push it too far today. I'll be back later. We'll see. I mean, I'll be around all day, but we'll see if something else comes up. Plus, I got a ton of background noise. If you guys, I'm not sure if the YouTube people can hear, but I think the Discord can. So we'll be back later with a recap.